Hi everyone, thanks a lot for joining me today. Today I'm going to cover non-freeze hose bibs, the commercial grade. This is a hot and cold, and let's start all over again.
MasterBuilderMercantile.com enables access to complex commercial grade products, parts, and technical support to anyone at any time, anywhere. Master Builder's expertise and product offerings are based on over 60 years of business experience. For decades, our businesses have been deeply embedded in the specification, supply, and maintenance of highly complex commercial grade products. On this channel, we're going to review and highlight new and innovative construction products.
Hi everyone, thanks a lot for joining me today. Today I'm going to cover commercial grade non-freeze hot and cold hose bibs. Now this is a BMI product. You can see here from the picture. I'm going to start the unboxing here. I'm going to show you everything that goes on with this non-freeze hose bib from the inside, as far as some of the installation factors and some of the features and benefits that come along with this particular hot and cold faucet. So let me just open it up here. Now what's really nice about this manufacturer is they actually provide you with some roughing guides. So not only do you have the roughing guide on the box itself, so you can cut out this box and you can place it on your wall, and that way you know where exactly to drill your pilot holes, but it also comes with a separate roughing guide just like this. So again, you can place that on the wall, and that way you know exactly where to drill your holes pre-drill, so you can install your non-freeze hose bib. It has a set of instructions in the box as you would expect. It has them both in English, French, and in Spanish as well. So let me just pull this non-freeze hose bib out. So it's actually quite a bit heavy because it is commercial grade. This is an all brass construction non-freeze hose bib. So you have a chrome plated brass, it's quite heavy. And the nice thing about this particular unit itself is it has integral vacuum breakers on both the hot and cold side. Most manufacturers will give you an external vacuum breaker device. Of course, the vacuum breaker just means that you cannot have water that gets sucked back up through the hose and back into the potable water supply, thereby contaminating it. So a vacuum breaker is a very important part of any hose bib assembly when you have a hose onto it, because of course you want to protect your potable water supply. So again, this has double the protection than most manufacturers. Of course, if you wanted to put a third one on the actual outlet itself, you're more than welcome to do that. That will not affect the performance of the valve. Now this unit particularly has a 45-degree outlet on the discharge portion of the non-freeze hose bib. What's really nice about that, it gives you lots of clearance. So again, you can put an external vacuum breaker on this thing. You've got lots of room to put a quick connect hose fitting, or even just tie the hose into it. So you've got lots of clearance there. You're not going to be scraping up your knuckles. Now the wheel handles themselves are made out of polycarbonate, but quite strong. And now this unit is what's called a plunger style. So you've got a brass rod that goes back into here with a rubber plunger and a brass seat. And of course what happens is as you turn this dial, pulls the rod back, pulls the rubber plunger back against the seat, allowing the hot and cold water to flow out the unit. This unit, what's really important about non-freeze hose bib is that they drain correctly. And in order to drain correctly, they have to be installed correctly. Now a non-freeze hose bib has to have a little bit of a forward pitch because you want to allow the water that's in these pipe to drain properly. And if it doesn't, it will freeze, it could spall, it could crack the casing, it could create a lot of leaks. So what's nice about the BMI, now you won't be able to see it, but this flange has a built-in slope to it, which means that even if you have it flush against the wall, it's already going to have some slope built into it. Now that's really important. So as you close the hose bib, either the hot and cold supply side, these are going to drain after each use. And that's really important. If when you close these off, if they don't seem like they're leaking for a second or two, you're not draining this correctly. So this unit has that pre-drain feature in it. So again, really important, double check the slope of your installation to make sure you got a forward pitch on it so that when you do close the unit, they are draining completely. These are available in a multitude of lengths from anywhere from about 4 inches all the way up to 20 inches, and typically in 2-foot increments. So of course you want your wall thickness. So this particular unit is a 12-inch unit for a 12-inch thick wall. So of course that is measured from about here kind of inside of where the coupling is, because you're assuming that this is all going to be on the warm side of the wall. These particular units themselves, they come with a 1/2 inch MIP, male iron pipe, or a 1/2 inch solder connection. Of course, solder on the inside, 1/2 inch on the outside. And BMI themselves, the manufacturer that makes this particular unit, also makes a number of different plumbing connection fittings. So if you needed to go to a 1/2 inch to a 3/4, 1/2 inch to a PEX, we can provide you with all those specialty coupling connections as well. So that about wraps up this hydrant. This is great. It's typically in stock, ready to ship. There are multiple, we ship them, but there are also distribution facilities located throughout Canada and the United States. So depending on where you're located and when you order, we can have these shipped usually within a couple of days. Well priced, really great construction. They have all their North American wide approvals. So these are fully approved non-freeze hose bibs for both residential and commercial constructions. So anyways, I hope you like this video. I hope you like the BMI non-freeze hose bib. You can see it right here. This is a great product. We highly recommend it. We've been selling these for years. They are one of the more trouble-free non-freeze hose bibs that we sell, and we highly recommend them. But if you have any questions at all, whether it be the product itself, you're looking for some technical information, or you're even looking for some troubleshooting or general inquiries, you can just send us an email at info@masterbuildermercantile.com, or feel free to drop us a line anytime at 1-844-597-3070. Happy installing, everybody. Have a great one.